Hello everyone, welcome to my favorite day of the week where I am sharing all my grocery deals and the sales with you to help you save money on your grocery budget too. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, shopping for our family of 6 on a monthly $525 budget. In my recent video, some people had questions about that and they thought I was spending that every week. Oh no, that's every month on what I am spending. And the way I am able to keep it that low is that I shop all the sales, and there are a lot of sales going on this week, especially meat. You're not going to believe all the deals I found, especially at Kroger. So let's get right to it. Let's talk about that. Then I do have ads and tips and all sorts of other things, so stay tuned for that. But let's look at the deals I found this week. So many different things. I have Caleb home with me because preschool's done, so we went shopping at Kroger, at Meijer, and then I had an Amazon order come in. And Kroger, you guys, wow, I hit the jackpot with all the different clearance this time. So excited. Here's the best one. Ground beef patties. This is a 2-pound package, almost, just shy of it. $5.51, and I grabbed 6 packages, but I didn't even take half of what was there on the shelf. I texted my friend about it because that is such a good deal. I am thrilled to be able to stock up for under $2.99 a pound. And my hamburger is already made of just ground beef, so I'm gonna put that on the shelf. Our store typically marks down meat every day early in the morning. So if you can swing by a store then, that's when I found a great time to check it out and stock up. The other day there was nothing. Today, tons, including this 3-pound package for $7.43. That's two, let's do the math quick, carry the 1, 14, $2.30, around $2.30 a pound for 80% ground beef. I am thrilled with that. Also found a package of cauliflower, $1.48. I'm going to roast that up for me. And some spices were clearanced. We got chili powder here. It was 63 cents, and cinnamon was 56 cents, which was perfect timing because Caleb accidentally spilled some the other day. Everything else I got at Kroger was weekly sales. I grabbed a container of soft soap for 99 cents, excuse me. And I use this to make my own foaming hand soap. We'll talk more about that in the future, but it's so easy. I can basically turn this bottle into 6 different jars of foaming hand soap. So easy, love that. Triscuits were $1.99 this week. And when you clip the digital coupon, you can use it up to 5 times. Also good on Ritz and a couple other crackers. We love Triscuits at our house. Cheese, the weekly deal this week is that it is $2.99, which works out to $1.50 for 8 ounces, which is my stock up price. So yes, I bought my limit of 5. You do need to clip the digital coupon for that one. Watermelon was $3.99, and I went ahead and grabbed one because we have friends over, and I dehydrate that watermelon and turn it kind of into a watermelon jerky. They have a lot of allergies, but that they can eat, and super easy, so the kids will love that. Milk was $2.59. Tillamook. It rhymes with book, I think, for those who are around. But last time I bought it, everyone said, oh, it's so good. So it was back on sale for $3.49 this week, limit 5. I did try 3. I'm excited because all of these varieties, there's no corn syrup or dyes. So I got a mudslide chocolate. We got the cookies and cream, and then I got the old-fashioned vanilla. I have been stocking up so much on ice cream. The kids will love it this summer, but now I've gotten really good quality ice cream on sale for some great deals. So for everything here at Kroger, my total for all of this meat, 6 packages of hamburger patties, okay, so that's 12 pounds of meat, plus another 3 over there, 15 pounds of meat, all the cheese, the ice cream, the crackers, my total was $86.56. I am absolutely thrilled with that. And then I went down to Meijer. At Meijer, we were trying to dodge the rain, but we managed to get caught in it. Their ground beef is on sale for $3.49 this week. Normally $5.99. You do have to buy the larger family packs. So these are about a 3-pound size. I went ahead and grabbed 3 of those. I'm debating if I will go back and get more. I've really restocked on those hamburger patties right now, so I'm doing really well, but I do have some room left in my budget, so we'll see. This sale is going on through Saturday. We might see it continue over the holidays, but no guarantees. This is the best price I have seen on ground beef this Memorial Day. I would love to know the price you are seeing. So $3.49 for ground beef. The blackberries were 99 cents, grabbed one of those. Strawberries were 3 for $5, so $1.67. I also had a 50% off coupon, so of course I used that. Kraft Buttermilk Ranch, $1.99, and I have tried generic, I've tried other things. This is one that my husband and kids just really, they're brand loyal on this one. So I restocked us there. Bag of potato chips because they were $1.99, and again, 50-cent off coupon. And then pop. We don't typically drink pop or soda, whatever you call it there, but it is $7.99 for a 24 pack as part of their mix and match sale. So this, you had to buy at least 5 items, and my Kraft for 4, and then one of the pops. $7.99 is the best price we've seen for a long time. If you do drink pop, this is a good time to stock up. It was Coke and Pepsi products. Plus, I had $1.75 off digital coupon. So I paid $6.24 for that 24 pack. And we keep that just for when we're entertaining to kind of have as treats and drinks there. So for everything at Meijer, for that meat and the produce and things, I spent $49.25. And then when I came home, I had an Amazon box that had gotten left out in the rain. And unfortunately, my Quick Oats, this one got a little open. They already refunded it. It was in the box, and it's fine. I will probably end up using some of the bottom ones because I can just tell it got dropped hard and that pop topped off. Or the pop, you know what I meant. The top popped off there. But I bought oats on Amazon this time because I realized I was out for a granola, and I did a price check. It was $3.99. At Walmart, it is now $4.12. Plus, when I bought 4 Amazon products, I got an additional 10% off. So I ended up paying, what were these? I paid $3.59, I think, for each of those oats, which that's a really good deal on oats. So I stocked up there, and then I got a bag of garbanzo beans at $1.16. At Walmart, those would have been over $1.50, $1.46, I think was the total. Ketchup, we are loving this ketchup. I've switched to this one, no high fructose corn syrup. It's $1.62, and at Walmart, again, this one would be $3.26. So more than half price. Plus, I noticed currently this is $1.37. So I just ordered some more. I'll leave links to all of these things in my description. And whenever I see a good Amazon deal, I do try to post them in the community tab so that you can grab them as they're live, because sometimes they come and go pretty quickly before my weekly deals pop up. And then cocoa was also, it was $3.43, which generic right now is $4.56 for generic at Walmart. It's gotten so expensive, and unsweetened cocoa does not expire. I use it a lot in baking, so I grabbed 2 more, even though I had quite a bit on my shelf. For Amazon, for these couple things, I spent $16.89, and I am thrilled with those deals that I found this week. All right, let's chat a bit more about strategy. Do you see why I'm so excited over all those deals? I couldn't believe all that meat. The other day, nothing, but today, this. This is why you always check the clearance meat. And if you notice, this looks really good. Our Kroger seems to be clearancing things 2 days before the Best Buy date. I know every store is different. I know they handle markdowns different, but start paying attention to that. Try shopping at different times of the day. Morning time seems to be a good time for meat, but check it out. Let me know, when does your store mark down meat, and have you scored any great deals? The best price I have seen this Memorial Day is $3.49. I was hoping for $2.99 a pound, but I knew that would probably be a stretch to get that low. So I'm pleased with $3.49. I still have room in my budget. After all this shopping and stocking up, my total for the month is at $376 out of $525, with about a week to go shopping wise. So will I go back and buy more ground beef? I don't know. We'll see. If I do, I'll show you next week, as always, when I am here for those grocery hauls. Pay attention to the deals. This is a great time to stock up on meat. Your ground beef, any grilling meats, you will save so much money if you buy your meat when it's on sale or clearance. And as I said in this recent video from Monday, one of the things I am not buying anymore is meat on full price. I'm not going to do it. I am going to intentionally shop the sales and find the clearance deals. That's how I do it to keep our budget low, and that's what I want to encourage you to do as well. That's why I share these hauls, so that you can see the sales, get some different ideas. Even if you don't have the same stores by you, hopefully you will get some good ideas from all that I'm sharing. All right, let's look at the Kroger ad for this week, because there are a couple more deals that maybe you want to grab too. Meijer ad, just so you see it, we have the $3.49 on the ground beef, and then they did have 99 cents on their drumstick. So pay attention, quite a few of their brats this week, they were doing a buy 5, save 5. And they had some decent deals with Breyers and cheese, and there's that pop again, Pepsi and Coke, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, all of those. So you might want to check those out. Meijer has started in store. They do not put the full ad out. So if you really want to see the full ad, you still have to look online. Corn was 5 for $1. And their chicken breasts are $2.49 as well. If you want to stock up on brats, those do freeze great, $3.79 with the sale as well. They are running a lot of their chips on sale. It's Memorial Day. Think all the grilling things, chips, condiments, meats. This is a great time to stock up. So that's a quick overview of what's on sale at Meijer. Let's look at Kroger, which lasts through May 27th. So this is technically the Memorial Day ad. We'll see how we do here. There was, for weekly deals, we'll just start with those. Cherries, $3.99. Watermelon, $3.99. If you just want regular ice cream, Kroger and the sandwiches, $1.99. Gatorade's $5.99. A lot of buns, which those can freeze great. The Private Selection's a good brand, $1.99. If you want some of their frozen burgers, these are the 2-pound bags or wings, $7.99. You do have to clip the digital coupon on those if you want to use any of them. Some of the other front sale, page sale, the loss leaders, 3 for $10 still on the big boxes of cereal. We've got Smithfield Bacon and Nathan's Franks, $3.99. The hot dogs. We have ribeye for $9.99. 2 pounds of strawberries, $2.99. So that works out to $1.50 a pound, slightly cheaper than Meijer. But again, I was using my coupon there. We've got some peppers and cucumbers, 99 cents. And your ribs actually are buy 2, get 1 free. So work that price out per ounce. There is also, which I did not see this here, save $10 when you spend $75 or more in one transaction. So that's a good thing to clip. And military discount on Monday, an extra 10% off. So that's great too. Clip those if those apply. And then we've got their pop deal is the buy 2, get 2 free on the 12 packs. Mix and match on some of your crackers, buy 2, get 2 free. Again, basically half price on those. We're going to flip, keep going weekly deals here. I'm just so excited. All right, we've got Bob Evans sides, $2.99. Cooked ribs, $10.99. Here's that cracker deal I mentioned, all the Nabisco. And I actually got 2,000 bonus points back on Fetch for buying my Triscuits. So if you're buying Triscuits too, make sure you take a picture of your receipt on Fetch. If you're not using it yet, that is my favorite cashback reward. Links in the description. You can earn so much money just by taking pictures of your receipts. Colgate for 99 cents. We've got some Kroger brands of the bath tissue and their Kleenex. Starbucks, $7.99. Waterloo, $2.99. Their Lay's chipped deal, $1.99. Corn and potatoes that are ready, $1.99. Here's the cheese deal, and it's blocks, shreds, and slices for $2.99, which is a good deal. Outshine bars, again, these are just the larger ones. I really wish the smaller ones would go on sale, but a good price, $2.99. Mayo, $3.99. Again, think grilling. And charcoal, $8.99. Now, this is the third and final week of this Save $1 when you buy 5 or more, mix or match. So we've got Post cereals, $1.99. This is a phenomenal deal on apple juice, $1.49. Just love that one, but I'm really stocked up now after the last week. We have Gardettos and Chex Mix, $1.79 for summer snacks, perhaps. Goldfish, Ken salad dressing, $1.99. Kraft singles, we've got ketchup, mayo, Dukes if you like it, $3.99. That's a good deal there. Some of your softeners, your Cascade and dish soaps, $3.49 for your Nabisco Oreos or cookies. Their store brand brats, $3.99. $2.49 for Philadelphia cream cheese or your Go-Gurts. And then again, they're just highlighting some more deals. We've got some asparagus, $1.99 on the tortilla chips and pretzels, barbecue sauce, $1.50. Pepsi is buy 2, get 1 free. So that other deal must be on the Coke products on the front. Buy 1, get 1 free on Utz. That could be a local thing. I think that's a Midwest thing going on there. Large pails of ice cream, $6.99. Simply lemonade, 2 for $5. And cottage cheese as well, 2 for $5. Some of the other meat deals, we've got $3.99. Again, saving on meat will save you so much money. Chicken, the Tyson chicken drumsticks, thighs, or wings are buy 1, get 1 free. Great deal there. And then a couple more of our produce deals. And again, these are all going on through Memorial Day through Tuesday, May 27th. What I'm sharing on this channel isn't rocket science, but it is a different way of thinking. And I hope that by watching these hauls, my hope is always to be encouraging and help you think outside the box and look for savings on your grocery bill, because I know prices are going up and I want to help you stretch that money as far as you can, just like I am trying to do too, and feed my family. Now, there are certain things that your family may not eat. There are certain stores that you may shop at. Everything varies. My budget should never be your budget because we have different circumstances. Always remember that when you are watching these hauls. You set the budget that is right for you and your family based on where you live, the stores you shop, the food you purchase. If you want more about how I set my grocery budget, I'll leave a link to that video as well, just because I know it's a little overwhelming. If you're not sure where to start shopping the sales. Start paying attention to all the sales and the markdowns and the clearance deals, and buy more than what your family is going to use just this week. Go ahead, start filling those pantry shelves. Start filling your freezer with the best deals that you see so that you can avoid paying full price down the road. Let me know the best deals you are finding this week, and I really, really would love to know the meat price you are seeing around you. Like I said, $3.49 is currently the best price I am seeing here in Northern Indiana, but I'd love to know the state you are in and the store and where you're finding the best deals. Let me know on the meat prices to help everyone else out in the comments as well, because this is a great time to stock up on meat. Thanks so much for joining me. And if you didn't catch the list of the things I am not buying this year, now that you've seen what I did buy, you can check out that video next. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.